Do you believe in luck or fairy tale fortune? Well, it's worth starting because today's video is about the luckiest people caught on camera. Try not to envy their luck. It seems like half of today's heroes were born with a silver spoon in their mouths. It seems like this man sold his soul to the devil for his luck. Otherwise, we can't explain what's happening in the video. The ball seemed to roll far away from the hole and even went out of bounds. But no, apparently a gust of wind pushed the ball towards the hole even though it seemed motionless, and it ended up rolling right into it. And here we have a guy who decided to fold a paper airplane and randomly launch it onto the football field. The airplane maneuvered between the football players for a long time and ultimately landed right into the goal. I mean, that's a goal, right? Just like in any sport or game, you need certain skills to play well in billiards. But what you're seeing right now is hardly related to any high level of skill. This is pure luck. The ball flew off the table, but ricocheted back and rolled straight into the pocket. Is this luck or skill in serving drinks? It seems a little bit like a bit of both to me, but the fact that the bubble with smoke went directly into the second glass is definitely a fortunate coincidence. How about this accurate shot on the first try? The guy simply took a card, threw it, and it landed right in the clothespin. And all in less than 6 seconds. We don't know how it happened, but this guy seems to have a damn strong guardian angel because none of the cars seriously hit him. At most, they just knocked him down. Once again, it's fairy tale good luck. And once again, a guy born with a silver spoon. He calmly crosses the road on red and passes right between the cars and a speeding bike as if he does this every single day. How about this precise shot? The main character of the video throws a basketball from the roof and makes it in. Another traffic accident. Another person incredibly lucky. This guy was hit by a truck, but instead of getting run over, he somehow rolled under the bottom of the truck and ended up unharmed. Only the bicycle suffered. And a bit more billiards. If it's not luck working just for us to see a more beautiful ball sinking into the pocket, then what is it? Another traffic accident and another person with unbelievable luck. The driver's brakes failed and he drove right between the cars coming in the opposite direction, slipped through the parked cars, and eventually disappeared from the frame. We wouldn't be surprised if this car magically fixed itself off camera and the driver calmly drove home. Another example of not being particularly skilled, but damn lucky. Strike! And this guy, at birth, must have maxed out all of his skill points in luck. Otherwise, we can't explain this video compilation where he's incredibly lucky. His reaction is deadly. And here we have a completely different level of luck, where someone else's life literally hangs in the balance. The parachute didn't open for this skydiver, and he was supposed to crash, but at the last second, he manages to avoid death. If the parachute had opened just a second later, man, it would have been too late. And this is what happens when skills combine with extraordinary luck. This girl pierced a water droplet with an arrow, and the cameras actually captured it. How about this test of luck? If this guy hadn't reacted and moved his hand within a fraction of a second, he would have definitely lost it. It seems that luck runs in the family because this woman with her children managed to avoid an electric shock when a high-voltage antenna fell on them due to an accident. Neither the mother nor her children were hurt. And here we have a guy who randomly predicted when a volcano would erupt. Maybe he can predict the future too. How about this luck? A car crashed into the vehicle this guy was hooked onto, but he himself wasn't even touched and calmly put on his sandals and went to deal with the accident's perpetrator. We We don't know why, but the main character of the video decided to play with his brand new iPhone on the balcony and, of course, dropped it. However, luck was on his side today. The phone fell right into the backpack of a passerby. This driver truly escaped death by a miracle, because if that board had flown slightly to the left, he would have been pinned into that chair. Man, he can celebrate his second birthday on that day. How about the level of luck for these three people? None of these pedestrians involved in this accident were injured. All three of them walked away with just a slight scare. And again, bowling, but this time, an incredibly lucky combination of circumstances allowed this player to score a strike when it seemed like a strike was definitely impossible. We don't know why the entire ground around suddenly decided to collapse, but it's definitely the main character's lucky day in this video, because just moments before that, he descended the stairs, which turned out to be the only part that didn't collapse right under his feet. Here's another story of incredible luck that could be attributed to the second birthday. The girl passed out right on the platform and was almost hit by a train, but she ended up falling into the gap between the train and the platform, remaining unharmed. Concerned people helped her get out and took her to the nearest hospital. Another example of not being particularly skilled, but being absolutely lucky. The guy was simply walking down the street when suddenly an explosion happened right under his feet. But guess what? He emerged unscathed, just a little frightened. Perhaps his t-shirt will have to be thrown away, but what a small price to pay for what happened. Show a thumbs up and it will save your life. After all, if he had taken a step back, it wouldn't have helped. What do you have to say about this? The guy simply tossed the pen cap without a second thought, and it landed right back. It seems like these guys have supernatural luck as well. Must run in the family. Just look at how effortlessly these kids land the ring, as if the balls are magnetically attracted to it. Not a single miss. Another traffic accident, and another person in the center of events who remains untouched. Honestly, we wish everyone could be so lucky. And lastly, the guy did a backflip just as a thunderstorm appeared in the sky, and it was all captured on video. This turned out to be pretty epic, don't you think?